Hello, viewer. Thank you very much for watching GIPSTE TV. Today's video, I'll be focusing on what is a policy and some few characteristics of a policy. Now, what is a policy? A policy is a predetermined course of action established by an organization or government to guide a decision and achieve a specific goal or objectives. It serves as a set of principles or rules that govern the behavior, actions, operations within a particular context. Policies are typically formalized through written documents or official statements, and they provide a framework for consistent decision-making and behavior across an organization or within a specific domain, okay? All right, let's look at some characteristics of a policy. One, a policy is purposeful. A policy is purposeful. In this domain, a policy is created to serve as a specific purpose or address a particular issue or concern within an organization or society. Another characteristic is that it possesses authoritative. Okay, policies are established by individuals or entities within an authority to make decisions within a relevant context. This authority might be vested in government officials, organizational leaders, or regulatory bodies. Take note of that. Another characteristic is that it is clear and specific. Policies are usually written in a clear and precise language to ensure understanding and compliance. They outline what is expected, prohibited, or permitted within the scope of what? The policy. Another characteristic is that it's consistent. Okay? Policies aim to ensure consistency in decision-making and actions across different situations or individuals within the organization or society. Take note of that. The fifth characteristic is that policy is flexible yet firm. While policy provides guidelines, they should also allow for some flexibility to accommodate different circumstances. However, they must contain firmness, okay, in terms of firmness in their core principles to uphold their effectiveness. The sixth point is that policy is enforceable. Policies often include mechanisms for enforcement to ensure compliance. This may involve disciplinary measures for violations or incentives for adherence. The seventh characteristic is that policy requires or involves review and updates. Okay, it needs to be reviewed and be updated. Policies are not static. They may need to be reviewed and updated periodically to reflect changes in circumstances, law, regulations, organizational goals. Because policies, programs are all in constant interaction with the environment. One thing that is always constant is change. The eighth characteristic is that policies align with objectives. Policies should be aligned with the overall objectives and values of the organization or government they represent, or the people they represent. Then the ninth characteristic is that policy is accessible. It should be accessible. Okay, policy should be accessible. Policy should be easily accessible to those affected by them, since policies are made to solve situations, issues, and problems. Okay, so policy should be accessible to those affected by them, whether through official documents, online portals, or other means of dissemination. The policy document needs to be accessible. The 10th characteristic is that policy must possess an ethical and legal characteristics. Policy should adhere to ethical principles and comply with relevant laws and regulations governing the organization or the society or the community. Okay, they should promote fairness, transparency, and accountability. By embodying these characteristics, policy can effectively guide decision-making, promote organizational coherence, and help achieve the desired outcome, because policies are there to address situations, issues, and problems within a community or a nation or in a neighborhood. Thank you very much for watching GIPSTE TV. If today is your first time, subscribe. If already subscribed, continue to like and share our videos. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.